everything you want to talk about when you've got someone like John on stream, and he's going to be facing off against Long Island's own Mystery.
Yeah, one thing John says, he loves his hair. He says he's trying to keep up his boyish good looks, verbatim. That's what he said. So,
I was about to say that's definitely verbatim.
Yeah. Here we go. Mystery versus John Numbers, starting off on Smashville. Now, and as far as history is concerned between these two players,
these two have played numerous times. Mystery, one of the more consistent Long Island players to travel out to the city to face off against the city's finest. And for a good time, John had Mr. E's number. But as of recently, he has been playing with a new fire under himself. And just yesterday, having returned to New York and having taken a fantastic win at another local of ours, he's proving that he is back to his prime game.
Ooh. I mean, Mystery definitely has some good wins over a lot of amazing players. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him do really well here today.
He's looking to secure more Ws tonight, and Smashville is the best setting for it. It's one of his best performing stages, and one of the easiest that Marth can control a lot of space, because Marth doesn't have to commit to aerial options to control that moving platform.
Yeah, seeing the way he's playing, he's like quite comfortable just spacing around John Numbers. And I love whenever he's trying to set up for an offstage option. If he sees it's not there, he won't force it, right? He'll fade back and wait for another opportunity to come through.
Oh, yeah. He recognizes the grave danger of playing with Numbers offstage.
Oh, yeah. Like, there are times where players will get maybe a little bit too close, and then they'll get spiked by the side B. So here it is. Nice. He's not even trying to let him get any incremental damage with that little volleyball.
It's like seeing a shark fin. You know that the shark can be dangerous. You don't want to take any chances, even if it doesn't do anything.
It's like, I'm good. Good stuff. Percentages right now. Oh, was that a pivot? That was definitely a pivot grab.
Really smart pivot grab, too. Pulling Numbers further away from the ledge, trying to get him out of that comfort zone where Mr. E could finally take off this stock.
Oh, and Numbers actually pushing E all the way to the left. You saw how much real estate he was getting with those uncharged Sun Salutations. And now, not a KO.
Not just yet, but it's definitely going to secure the stage control.
Oh, wow. Didn't actually grab edge and a stock right there for Numbers.
Yeah, more often than not, you don't expect Numbers to be using the Sun Salutation when returning to the stage, so a mix-up that it was, and a very strange interaction with the header balls, allowing John to get plenty of extra damage on this stock.
Yeah, John was actually going off a little bit right there.
It's not often you get to see a Wii Fit be able to pop off with combos like that, but every so often, John likes to remind the crowd that he's good at video games.
Yep.
And E just as good, being able to take off that stock without building too much damage onto himself, and still running pretty fiercely at John Numbers.
One thing I noticed too is like how good he is on stage. A lot of times people will give him flack for being on the edge a lot of the time, but he actually can engage with his opponents on stage too.
Yeah, all jokes aside, John Numbers is one of those players who really showcases that Wii Fit has very unorthodox but strong tools, and if used correctly, can still be a formidable force.
That's right. Oh, it looked like he was trying to sneak in an anti-air option. Okay, patience. Good attempt right there by Mystery.
I like it. It shows that he's not afraid to attempt.
Yeah.
But he's still trying to play with his cards close to his chest. He doesn't want John to get too comfortable at the ledge, but try and keep him there because we see not taking too much damage from all these projectiles that John's throwing at him.
Here it is, the fade back again by John Numbers, trying to get some charge, and no, oh, he actually gets a trump. Now this is where things get interesting. Okay, didn't get the forward smash in time. John kind of occupying some space with that side B.
And Mystery making sure not to overextend because get damaged that easily. And interacting with Wii Fit Trainer when she has the buff to her from the deep breathing and Sun Salutation can mean a stock being evaporated before you even know it.
Yeah, that confident dash-up grab right there, just pushing E onto the platform. All right, there it is. Able to come back, and
that's not safe on shield. He can't be doing that.
Oh, he looked like he was actually ready for the roll option with that reverse hit of the F-tilt.
He wanted it, but
yeah.
Looks like he's staying alive at 145. Staying at this range, though, I feel like this is still a fairly even game as Mystery is staying aggressive, staying at tipper range. More importantly,
what did I tell
he's melted. There he goes. John reeling back in his chair to show how far that Marth just got evaporated. Oof. And he's gone.
Just like I said, man, you got to be careful when it comes to interacting with this character off stage, right? You get to a little bit too close, and that spike does happen. It's nuts, dude. Like Mystery right now, he looks like he has his game face on, actually.
No, yeah, he's trying to push it even further.
That's it.
Game 2 bringing us into Battlefield, and I really like this hit pick because it shows that it's a lot more space for him to have just by controlling John to stay at the ledge. But on that note, it's going to be more difficult for John to just stay at the ledge because that's so much space that he has to roam freely, force an approach option if he manages a percentage lead.
Ah, okay. Here we go. And it looks, seeing that spike right there by Mystery, I wonder if he's like probably going to try to opt for that more often, like jump over the side B option. It's tough though, right? A lot of times players, seeing the way John Numbers spaces himself too from the edge whenever he goes for that side B, it's hard, right?
John is very methodical in his approach to Wii Fit. Yes, it's very wacky because it's a rather low tier character. Her tools, as unconventional as they are, some just aren't good. But John has such a good understanding of the movement with Wii Fit Trainer and is able to take advantage of that to position herself in a way that opponents think they might have the upper hand, but in reality they're putting themselves in a danger zone.
Oh, that was so smart right there. So John Numbers probably expecting an aerial option by Mystery, which is why you saw him go for that. Oh, okay, that scared me for a second. I was like, wait, what was that? What was that graphical cue right there?
No fear. We see John calling out that forward smash with a sun salutation. But percentage is still sitting fairly low, and that could have been deadly.
Oh, yeah. These tech chases, good stuff by John Numbers, being very patient. And one thing that has been helping out Mystery a lot in this matchup is just straight up spacing fairs, But still, okay, that was tricky. I thought the hitbox would have been active there.
Finally calling out John sitting in shields, forcing him deeper off stage with the throw, but Mystery hasn't really gotten anything substantial off these trades with John. Meanwhile, John being able to get hits like this, securing his own stage control, gathering up his resources, forcing E to go for these more aggressive options.
And it looks like right now we see Mystery trying to opt for maybe stage spikes with these up Bs. Not quite working out, seeing the way Numbers pulls back away from the edge. Okay, regrab. Was that a regrab? Good sir.
It looked like a regrab, but at that full hop length, John could have just been feigning out another option from E, and that's just another wonder of his style of play.
Yeah.
He can get away with those type of risky, unoptimal movements because the opponent is so scared of expecting something that could be deadly.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, let's see what John goes for here. Always tricky. I like how he sets up the grab right there. You see Mystery just holding onto shield for an extended period of time.
The full charge sun salutation coming up, but it's the D-tilt that manages to get Numbers full stage control. Leaving the header ball, I like that because it's going to force a hitbox extension of whatever option he chooses. Up throw is going to go for the kill, though.
Yep, that actually worked out really well for him, seeing how, John Numbers trying to go for the grab option and Mystery was blocking. So that was actually a right option. He was just a little bit off with his spacing. So good reaction by E, taking that lead. So fast.
No, yeah, and we both reeled back trying to figure out if that was the reverse hitbox, the forward hitbox, some area in between. Nonetheless, getting John the stage control and building this area to 161% already.
Solid setup again by John Numbers. Oof.
Back air from down deep, getting it done.
Super funky options, but he gets the job done at the end of the day. Smart. Yes, that was a free hit, so very good presence of mind right there by Mystery. He's understanding that not all of the movements by John should go unpunished.
He is the type of player to take note of those kind of reactions and figure out where there's a space in them that he could take advantage of. He tries not to overextend, but as soon as the opportunity is allotted to him, he will make a lot of advantage out of it.
That's it. That's what we love about Mystery. But here it is. John Numbers getting caught by the dancing blade right here and getting pushed to the edge. Should be able to get something started from there. Oh, actually stuck there at the edge. Not able to get off. But as Wii Fit Trainer, she can definitely get some damage from there. So it's not the worst thing in the world, is it?
Excellent angle, trying to use the reverse hitbox of jab 1, send it at an upwards angle, anti-air like you had mentioned before.
Oh, wow, okay. Went straight for it with that forward air.
Oh, the missed tech, but he's coming back and manages to avoid the forward tilt.
Counter option wasn't a bad one. I mean, those hula hoops, they do have a hitbox, but he doesn't quite go for it when it comes to the hula hoops. Instead, he does it for the side B, and wow.
Forward air shifting the hurtbox of Mystery, keeping him alive regardless of this increased knockback.
Oh! Okay, right there, a moment right there for Mystery. Didn't quite swing, at least with the strong option.
And reverse nair trying to push the stage control even further to the opposite ledge. I'd like to point out there's only 75 seconds in counting left.
I didn't even notice that.
That's what happens with John. And when you have a player as patient as Mr. E trying his best to force the situation to a dead even if he can't make the advantage,
Yeah.
you're always going to find yourself running to the clock, and now under a minute
They're both tied in percentages as well. 121 apiece. Oh, back throw. Okay, trying to build up more percent potentially. It's
Now,
hard.
Here's the factor about playing the clock against John Numbers.
Yeah.
He's able to heal really easily. Sun Salutation,
that's dirty.
deep breathing. He can play the minute percentages games if the difference is single digits.
Okay. Up throw. And oh,
The second
John
up air gets the
Numbers.
call out.
Good stuff. Advancing in the winner's side.
John able to use every trick in the book that he needs to take out that set from Mr. A. Fantastic playing game, too.
Absolutely, dude. Now, after Mystery actually losing to John Numbers, who else do you think has a really good shot of beating John Numbers in the winner's side? Honestly speaking.
So, Ralphie's still in.
Okay.
I believe Ralphie can do it.
All right.
Who else? There's a chance that Pug can take it over.
True.
Pug is still in, and I believe they might be en route to fight each other next.
Nah, they're on the opposite sides.
They're on opposite sides?
Oh, so
Who is John en route to play next then?
Ralphie.
Ralphie.
So it is going to be Ralphie.
Okay.
I believe out of the entire House of 3000 team, Ralphie is the most qualified to be able to take on John Numbers on an even playing field and take the W.
Okay. Oh, wait. Feedback?
No, Numbers has like a really long record on Ralphie.
He does have the long record.
Dill has John's career though.
Oh.
Yes, but
His
is Dill this
career,
far?
his salary, everything.
Oh, we got to fight.
Up next is Dill versus Jen.
All right.
Fantastic.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.